Hi everyone, this is Rihanna from A Frugal Life, and today we're going to talk about 7 quick tips to stop spending like you're a minimalist. So minimalists are great at not spending because they don't want to clutter up their house with more goods. I know some people don't equate frugality with minimalism, and that's okay. These tips are still going to work for you. So number 1 is only buy things that fit within your ethics, beliefs, and values. So most people nowadays don't actually think of it this way, but it actually really works both for your budget and for your anxiety and mentality and keeping sane. So go through with your family and determine what things are important to you. Is sustainability important? Is it important to buy healthy things that are good for you, nutrition-wise and fitness-wise? Is it important for you to make sure that your items come locally in your local area? Is it important to you to support certain organizations? Every product has something tied to it, whether it be cruelty-free products, whether it be products that are not made in areas that hire people in bad working conditions, or maybe you're not worried about any of those things at all, but you are gluten-free. So everybody has their own values and beliefs. Take a look at what yours are, and when you go out shopping, make sure that every item you pick up fits that criteria. So if you eliminate things that don't fit that criteria, you're actually eliminating things from your budget as well. So this is an awesome way to save money and stay within your current values and beliefs. Number 2 is to only add things that add specific value to your life. So when you purchase something, it should either add beauty to your life, it should add functionality to your life, it should be something that's practical or consumable in a way that you need. You shouldn't be buying things that you don't actually need because they're just impulse buys or because they look pretty on the shelf and you have nothing to do with them later. So again, every time you pick something up in the store, every time you press purchase online, think about what that fits. Does it fit beauty in your life? Does it fit functionality in your life? Does it fit practicality? Is it important for a specific reason? If not, don't buy it. Number 3 is easy. If you own it already, don't buy it. So people go out and buy duplicates of things all the time. They want to have backups of specific makeup products because they're limited edition. They want to have backups of other things because they're on sale. But unless you specifically need to stock up on an item like, say, toilet paper or something like that, don't buy duplicates of things you don't need. So I talk about this in another video. If you want to look into minimalism, I do have a link up above to 20 reasons why to own less things. But if you own less things, you can actually organize them, keep them uncluttered, and know how many of each thing you have. So it is so easy to lose things and buy 40 different pairs of sewing scissors or 2 different things of crayons or extras of spatulas or knives because you think that you don't have them anymore when you really do. So take inventory of what you have, keep it organized, and don't buy duplicates of things you don't need because it is just wasting money over and over again. Number 4 is another easy one, and it doesn't even require a lot of thought, is don't buy it if you don't have a specific space for it. This goes with organizing, decluttering, keeping less things in your life, but there should be a specific space for everything in your home. Don't load up on things at the grocery store you don't have cupboard space for. Don't load up on things at Walmart you don't have a place to put. Don't buy a vase just because it's pretty if you don't know exactly where it's going to go. So every time you pick up something new, you should know exactly where it's going to go in your house. If you don't purchase it. Go home, figure out where you're going to put that item, talk to your spouse or your kids and decide where that item is going to live in the house. If there's no place for it, don't buy it. Now you saved the money on that item. You don't have to worry about it. You can look for alternatives that don't cost any money, like maybe something that you already have in the house. So if you don't have a space intentionally for it when you're at the store, don't purchase it yet. Number 5 is don't go into debt for personal belongings. Don't go into debt for any belongings. There are only a few things in life you should go into debt for. Maybe a house to live in, a car to drive to work, only specific things you absolutely have to have. Medical care if you can't afford it or you don't have insurance. Little possessions you don't need to go into debt for. So when you're out shopping, you shouldn't be putting things on a credit card. If you can't afford them, save up the money and buy it later. You should never be putting yourself into any kind of debt for something like a Barbie doll or a decor item or something else you might put on a credit card and not pay off at the end of the month. So if you're not paying it off at the end of the month, you're not living in it or driving it to work, don't go into debt for it. Number 6 is stress. Don't buy something if you're overwhelmed by the process. If it's giving you anxiety, there's very little in this world that is worth buying that gives you anxiety. Again, maybe a house or a car are going to be two of those things that are worth it. Everything else does not deserve to give you anxiety in your life. So if the process is overwhelming, to buy a dress because you don't know what color it is, to buy a book in a bookstore because you don't know what to buy a toy for your kid because you're not sure if they'll like it or not, just don't buy it. It obviously means that there's something else you should be buying or using your money for. If it's giving you an overwhelming anxiety, just leave it in the store and don't purchase it. So number 7, to wrap this all up, is every purchase should be intentional. This goes with all of the other tips. Remember, shop according to your values. Shop only if the item adds value to your life. Just make sure that every item you're picking up and putting on a cashier's stand actually is an intentional purchase and not an impulse purchase. You should never go home and think, why did I buy this? So shop a little longer, take a little longer in your life and some time out of your life to actually make a decision on each item that you purchase. If it's giving you anxiety, don't buy it. Just remember, every item you spend your hard-earned dollar on is time out of your life. Make sure that every purchase is intentional. Sorry if I'm squinty today. I have another headache. I'm living with headaches right now, and I'm trying to just bear through it. So I know that I am squinting in my videos. So I apologize for that. That is our last tip for today. What do you want to see next in our videos? Put comments down below about what I can help you with in the frugal living area. Also, be sure to like this video if you liked it and added value to your life. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our further videos.